Hello, this is Katie Murphy with Everblue Lakes. Today, I'm here to introduce a conversation between Jeff Connors from our team and Mark, a resident who has been seeing the impact of our project firsthand in this Midwest channel. Last fall, the association was considering dredging, a quick but costly solution that often needs to be repeated. This channel had already been dredged once, only to fill back in. Instead, we proposed a more sustainable approach combining DOCK Aerating Circulators with our new AutoBio technology. The AutoBio System is an innovative technology that uses beneficial bacteria to naturally break down muck and manage nutrients in the water. By targeting organic buildup at the bottom, it reduces sediment and improves water clarity, creating a healthier, more balanced ecosystem without relying on chemicals or costly dredging. In just 3 months, we've already observed a notable decrease in muck depth and improvements in overall water quality. Here's Jeff and Mark discussing the project and the changes they've noticed in the channel.
So over the last 3 months, what would you say just off the cuff you've seen yourself or other people have reported to you difference? Has it worked, not worked?
Oh, it's worked great. It has taken muck out of the channel, because we was down to the option whether we're going to dredge it or we're going to go with the bio or for the long-term solution to this problem. And it's taken over a foot of muck out for an average down through here, which we wasn't expecting. The pumps weren't running for approximately 4 weeks.
Yeah, out of the
3 months.
Mm-hmm.
We had to take them back and they replaced them and gave us new ones. So we've been real impressed. The fish are just loving it. The bottom is all cleared up. You can see immensely. Everybody that's in this mobile home park here has commented about how much cleaner the channel looks and how you can see the fish, and the fish are just abundant in here. So we got great hopes for this for next year, to see what we gain next year and the year after. So part of our channel is worse than the other. That one we'll have to watch and monitor a lot closer, but the other part, it'll come, slow, and because it's in much better shape, there's not as much muck in it.
So we just did some additional testing with muck. We call it a mucky disc. We can go down, test exactly where the beginning of the muck is, and we're doing measurements, and we kind of only started that this year, so our comparison year over year is pretty good, but not perfect. But we're still seeing anywhere from just over a foot and an inch, to a foot and 9 or 10 inches. So we're doing pretty good. I'm impressed.
Well, we're all impressed here with what we've been able to see in the last 3 months. For only being in 3 months. Yeah, it looks like, and we know this is going to slow down when it gets down to the end of muck, the different muck changes, but we fully understand that. But what we're gaining right now with what we've got this silt so bad, it's really eating it good.
Yeah, and you can see behind me here we have kind of an island that separates them from the main lake, and that I would assume has been encroaching on their channel. We should be able to push that back over time. Not fast, not a lot. We're not going to destroy it. It would just be pushing the muck back to give them a channel again. I think that's what you guys wanted, was to be able to, everybody, all these docks, navigate in and out.
Yeah, we was losing our channel. We was losing it. It was just all caving in. It was all just muck. And what it does is when the wind blows off the main lake real hard and the water's up, it just washes all the muck off of that wetlands right into our channel.
Yeah. So we can expect some filling in.
Oh yeah. Yep. But as you notice with the cattails here going that way, and here they stop. That's why this is much worse going that way.
Oh, because those are cattails and those aren't?
That's right. So you can see the land. Past those cattails, you can see the land.
Right.
Where the trees and just the brush is on top. But normally the water's up over that in the spring, fall, during winter.
Right.
So the whitecaps coming off the lake just comes and washes all that right straight into the channel. And that's why from this point that way, it's so much worse.
Our goal is to, we probably should be shutting it down in our historical sense. We used to do more of a blast where we put it in once a month. This does it every day, twice a day. And so we can chance running it through a cold spell. Mark, you said we got about 2 weeks of warm weather coming up.
That's what the weatherman's saying.
And we're right now at 58.5 degrees, so we normally would be shutting down our traditional way of doing it with a bioblast, which would have been delivering by boat instead of by this way. We would have stopped that at about 62. So we're able to continue further, and from the looks of it, what are we getting? By my calculations, 4 to 6 inches a month?
So far.
So what else has anybody mentioned, or anything that I might have missed or we missed that you want to comment on?
They're just noticing how much cleaner the channel is. Just all the time clean. Used to just be certain times of the month or year.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's clean all the time.
Right.
I mean, the kids are down here catching frogs, turtles, fishing. They're just an abundance of wildlife around here that's enjoying that extra air in the.
Well, I don't know if it's in 5 years or 10 years, but I want to be standing here with you talking to you about the grandkids that are swimming in there and enjoying it, not feeling like they're going into a mud bath.
We used to swim in there.
You
when I
will
was a
again.
kid.
You will again.
Get down to the bottom because it's a gravel bottom in there. It's a hard bottom in there.
Right.
But
He teases me all the time, these glasses that are hanging there. Went into the water, and I could not find it with my hands because my hands would not reach through the muck. I had to do it with my toes, but I found them. So yeah, I mean, I think once we get to all gravel, you're gonna really be going, wow.
we know it's going to take a few years, but we'll get there.
Yep. All right, anything else?
I don't know of anything. Come back in a year or two and see how we're doing.
We do. We wanted to come back in a year or two. Thank you for all your help. So yeah, well, I'm again Jeff Connors with Everblue Lakes. If you need to get a hold of us, you can reach me at my number is 248-719-5744, or go to Everblue Lakes with an S on the end.com, and there's a contact sheet there. We'll send you everything about the system. Thanks.